We're back on Andrea Mitchell Reports. I'm Peter Alexander. At least 7 people were killed in Nigeria today when a bomb tore through a state college in the northern city of Kano. It's not yet clear who's behind the attacks, but Nigeria has, of course, been under attack by the Islamist militant group Boko Haram, from frequent bombings to the kidnapping of more than 200 schoolgirls still in captivity after more than 2 months. I'm joined now by Ka Wala, president of the Cameroon People's Party and an outspoken advocate, activist for women's education. Ka, nice to visit with you. We appreciate your time today.
Thank you.
If you can, as we heard about this awful headline today, 7 more individuals killed today, and there have been frequent attacks recently. I'm taking note of the last week bombing that took place at the World Cup Viewing Center. I think it was 13 killed there, 15 others killed at a market in northern Nigeria recently. Right now, while a lot of the world has been looking elsewhere, what has Boko Haram been doing in the recent months since it initially first made headlines?
Well, I think, we have to realize that this is a movement that is growing, that is strong, that's organized. Just in 2014, the number is over 3,300 people killed. And that is in northern Nigeria, but also in northern Cameroon, where I am from. So this is a movement that is having regional impact, and that really poses the strongest threat that Central Africa has seen in the last 50 years.
And there's obviously a lot of distrust that exists within the Nigerian military, specifically right now within Nigeria, and the way that they are viewed from Cameroon as well. The belief system being that a lot of people think that there's a little insider trading taking place there, where people are effectively changing sides or even helping Boko Haram. So how much confidence is there in the Nigerian president, Goodluck Jonathan?
Well, I think that, unfortunately, the Nigerian government, and I would say even our Cameroonian government, has not responded quickly and strongly enough to this threat.
So what's it going to take? What needs to happen?
What needs to happen from the entire world, because this is going to be the world's problem in a few weeks or a few months, is extreme pressure on these governments to have an adequate military response. And that means that you have to get rid of the corruption, because there is some in these militaries, but it also means that they need know-how. They need to provide the soldiers who are on the front with equipment. Some, both on the Nigerian side and Cameroonian side, the soldiers are not well equipped. And then secondly, needs to be a humanitarian response. Yeah. Cameroon has over 150,000 refugees right now, with over 20,000 of them being Nigerian. Nigeria itself is seeing about 250,000 displaced people. So this is
250,000
displaced people.
I want to ask you, because so many of the people, at least much of the focus is focused on young women and girls specifically, and that's been something that you've invested so much of your energy on that topic. So give us a sense right now what we can do, or what is being done to help these young women get the education that is needed to put them in better positions to have successful lives and out of harm's way.
I think short term, as I said, is that we need to keep them safe. So we do need a military response. Second element, short term, is that those who are being displaced and the villages that have been attacked, we need to secure the schools so that young women and young boys can go to school. In a wider range, women from across the region, from 4 countries, are coming together in an initiative called Women Standing Up for Africa.
That's an issue that we want to focus on. We're going to have to bring you back to talk about it more.
Okay.
But thank you so much. I appreciate it very much today. The power of education.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Coming up next, it is known as the drone memo, and now the classified government document has been released by order of a federal court. Justice correspondent Pete Williams joins us next with those details.